Jeremiah's Place is the Greater Pittsburgh area's first 24/7 relief nursery, providing a no-cost temporary safe haven for young children during times of crisis. No matter what the emergency may be, from a parent's short-notice job interview to a hazardous domestic environment, the doors of Jeremiah's Place are always open. Amazingly, Jeremiah's Place is a non-profit organization fueled entirely by its dedicated employees, selfless volunteers, and generous donations from members of the community. Over the past several months, we have had the amazing opportunity to work with Jeremiah's Place in improving some of their operations. We have focused our efforts on two main projects: redesigning the time-consuming and inefficient child intake process, and implementing an easy-to-use inventory donations management system so that Jeremiah's Place can provide the highest level of care to those in need. The solution we developed for the intake process is a relational database in Microsoft Access, where the staff will retrieve information interview style, allowing the guardian to provide care for their child in the process. The database includes 4 main tables, each with a corresponding user-friendly form. Upon arrival of an admission, the staff member simply begins the visit by adding a record in the visit form. They then use the child and parent forms to create a record for both the child and guardian present. Next, they add the appropriate emergency contacts. This form in particular is one of the major time savers of the new process. If an admission consists of more than one child from the same family, they likely have the same contacts. Therefore, you can simply copy the record from the first child, select the name of the second, and save the record. The staff member then returns to the visit form and completes the remaining fields. The database is capable of printing the intake packet, admission and discharge forms, and the activity sheet. To help Jeremiah's Place calculate pertinent statistics about the services they provide, we have included several queries. Some retrieve demographics such as the distribution of age amongst visitors, while others are more specific, such as total hours of care that Jeremiah's Place has provided in a chosen time frame. Our other main deliverable is an inventory management system.
Currently, tally sheets are placed at each storage location, and the number of items used or added to storage are tallied through the day. Lack of staff and volunteer dedication has led to inaccurate inventory levels and an unreliable inventory management system. The new inventory management system relies on routine weekly or monthly inventory counts for each storage location being monitored. Whether an area is counted weekly or monthly was determined by Jeremiah's Place and depends on the frequency with which items are used and required. For each item being monitored, Jeremiah's Place has determined a weekly minimum starting inventory level. This level represents the minimum weekly inventory Jeremiah's Place desires to have on hand at the start of each week. The weekly monthly inventory counts are compared to this minimum level, and the sheet notifies the user if the item must be restocked. Another useful feature is the net change fields. These calculated fields show the user how this item's inventory has changed during the week. Over time, these calculations can be used to understand how levels of certain items are fluctuating, which may help determine which donations should be requested. In order to collect the weekly and monthly counts, a count sheet will be printed and manually used by staff to record the levels of inventory at the appropriate times. The second Excel tool provided to Jeremiah's Place allows them to better track their incoming donations, using descriptive fields such as date, item, quantity, and donor. Each donation will be recorded in this donation recording file. Next, a summary chart has been included that displays the number of donations of certain types during each month. Types include snacks, books, and formula. This sheet will allow Jeremiah's Place to better understand their incoming donations. The completion of our project assists Jeremiah's Place in 3 very important areas: social, economic, and environmental. The database and inventory sheets assist Jeremiah's Place to deliver an unmet need for the community. By reducing the amount of time and effort filling out many forms by hand, we can help Jeremiah's invest more resources in the quality of their socially beneficial care. We are also pleased to help improve Jeremiah's Save economically by providing them with the means to track donations and inventory. They'll be able to make more informed recommendations about how donors can better assist them. Also, by using Microsoft Access and Excel, we were able to deliver a low-cost solution for Jeremiah's Place. Eventually, Jeremiah's Place will go completely electronic with the records, and with a database and inventory sheets, they will be ahead of the game. There are both short-term and long-term recommendations for our project. In the short term, it is vital for Jeremiah's Place to correctly input all historical data into the Access database, as well as the inventory sheets. They must also be able to determine more specific unit sizes and minimum inventory levels. In the long term, it is critical that they continue to maintain all solutions through data input in the database and adjusting and updating the inventory sheets. Thank you for watching our video, and we would like to extend a special thanks to several people: Dr. Sakri, our academic advisor, and Jeremiah's Place staff, including Luann Ross, Kristen Glass, Eileen Sharbo, and all the volunteers. Thank you.